What's up, you guys? It's Gianna, and today, wow, I've never said my name in the beginning, I don't think. It's Gianna! Today, I'm coming to you with a video all about your chakras. Now, with your chakras, I know automatically you think like an LA girl drinking a green smoothie, like
aligning her chakras.
But like, really, your chakras actually play a huge role in your health. If you're spiritual and if you believe in that type of stuff, you will know that there's not just the third eye or the heart chakra you gotta pay attention to. There's a whole row of 7 chakras that you gotta pay attention to. Today, I'm going to explain to you ways I align my chakra, ways you could sort of tell it's out of balance, and just kind of easy ways that I do it. So many things that are out of line can have to do with your chakra. If you're one of those people who eat healthy, who exercise, who do all this stuff, but mentally you feel a little off more than you should, and maybe your gut health is still bad, and you're like, what the hell? I'm eating freaking kale every day. I'm eating eggs. I'm eating like all this protein and plant food and nutrients, and I still feel like shit. Chakras, baby. Yo, chakras, beach. The first thing I do is something called chakra meditation, something visual, something guided. You envision the color of the chakra you're choosing to work on for that moment in time. Allow the color to seep through your veins, covering every inch of your body inside and out. Now to envision a white light on the chosen area. The area is now being cleansed, restored, balanced, and filled with the love of the universe. Your relationships are meaningful, happy, and abundant. You love yourself and others now and forever. You are the channel of unconditional love and light. Take time to sink into that feeling of relaxation and bliss. Slowly, when you're ready, open your eyes, breathe in the air, and feel the gratitude of being able to experience this moment in time all to yourself. Crystal massage on the chakra points is something that I love to do. If you're wondering why I'm looking at my phone, basically, to minimize how much I was speaking and how much I was winging everything, I just wrote down beforehand, like, there's a hair on my lip. I wrote down little paragraphs from my own words. I didn't want to do anything straight from the internet because I feel like, why am I going to read you something that you could just look up, but something that's straight from within, something that I believe in. These are all my own experiences, mine own beliefs, metaphysical or physical. If you are more science-based, you could also look up the science of the quartz crystal and many crystals that have worked within technology for energy and all that types of stuff. So I'm looking down because I have written things for you that I want you to let sink into the brain, and that's about it. Sometimes I use rose quartz, sometimes I use amethyst, depending on what the ailment the person is dealing with, stress or body aches or ovulation. Personally, I use amethyst for ovulation, and I put them in the points of whatever the chakras are that are off balance, and I just rub in a clockwise direction. Now, people, if you aren't aware, the witchy community, there's a bunch of detail with clockwise and counterclockwise. So normally when you're doing something positive and in your direction, you're gonna go clockwise, and then if you're doing something negative or binding reversal, you're going to go counterclockwise. So always keep that in mind. I cannot stress enough how important it is to speak your intention. Your mind is energy. Your words are energy. Everything you do, your being is energy. The crystals are energy. Everything is aligning together. So when you speak your intention, which we'll get into also because I have a chakra balancing method for speaking your intention into something and then consuming it. It's pretty cool. Just wait and watch. But super important. So keep that in mind, keep those little things in mind. I'm going to reassure you every so often the things that you should really pay attention to that I've noticed to make a huge difference in my body and mental health, physical health. Each crystal has its own purpose. Today you will hear me say many times that the color of things matter. The coloring is key component within healing. It's a direct line of communication within these specific parts of the body. Use these crystals not only for their properties, but to help aid your visualization practice within the goals of the day. I'm going to now explain to you some of my favorite crystals that I've written down for each chakra point. Now, your first chakra is your root. The color for the root normally is red, and the root people say is located in different positions, but from what I've heard, it is kind of near the base of the spine. So back here doesn't mean that you have to lay on crystals if you have raw quartz or something. I know that could be painful, but something as taking the time to envision red and white light combining throughout that area if you don't like crystals, or if you do have crystals but you don't want to physically put them on yourself, why not just hold that crystal, envision the light and the energy of the crystal, the properties going down to the area of the chakra. So the root, I use jasper. Now, jasper is for empowerment, strength, and balance. Next, we move to our sacral. Now, the sacral is about 2 inches below the belly button, and this is our more sexual, creativity, power type of chakra. If this is off balance, you could have hormonal issues, you can have issues within your sexuality, or being comfortable having sex can be due to there, or your determination, your mindset, your goals. You may not feel as inspired to do things, and your sacral could be off balance. Now, I use carnelian. I use carnelian always. There's a funny story about this. I asked the universe, I sound such a hippie child right now, but I asked the universe what crystal I needed for 2019, and lo and behold, a few hours, few minutes, I forget, later, the carnelian crystal fell down from in my room because I have them everywhere, as you guys have seen from my room tour. It's changed a lot since then, but I do have crystals everywhere, and it was the one that they were all lined up. I have the chakra colors lined up, and the carnelian was pushed out and had fallen down. So I knew that was my answer, and I'll tell you what carnelian does. I'm not putting a huge description on these crystals because I do want to allow you guys to research and decide which is your favorite or what draws your attention when I am speaking. But for now, I give you a few key points. So carnelian, creativity, courage, passion, and energy. I feel such vitality when I use carnelian. It's amazing. If I'm in a depression type of funk, or I'm emotional from my period, or just having a weird day, carnelian, saving grace. Next, we move to our solar plexus. So that is above the belly button. Boyfriend text messages, love you, you're gonna have to wait. Talking about my solar plexus. I love to use citrine. A lot of people love citrine for the money and abundance aspect, but you could also use it to open up, again, the clarity, the will, helps the user to connect to the power of the divine. This is also a little bit of gut health, if that's off balance, or if you're having meaningless relationships or stuff like that, your solar plexus could be off. The heart chakra, personally my favorite, and I love that for the heart chakra, the color symbolized with that is green. So green is very healing, very abundant. So I use green aventurine for my heart, for comfort, protection, luck, abundance, and emotional stability. If your heart chakra is off, everything can be off. So if you are having trouble with your love life, friendships, family, feeling insecure or jealousy, your heart chakra could be totally out of whack, and believe me, when you put it into alignment, you will feel incredible. Next, we have the throat chakra. So for this, I use lapis lazuli, known as the truth stone. You can also see lapis lazuli in Vampire Diaries. So if you've ever seen it there, made in ring form, it lets the vampires walk in the light from the witches that, I don't know, enchant the ring, but they use lapis lazuli. Anyways, or sodalite. Love sodalite as well. I use these for intuition, truth, wisdom, and it dispels my negative thoughts. The third eye. Now, a lot of people think the third eye and the crown chakra are actually the same thing, but they're not. So the third eye is the third eye, where your third eye would be above, and then your crown is the top of your head. For the third eye, I use amethyst, as we all know, to release anxiety, for soothing, connecting to your highest self. For the crown, I use a clear quartz because this aligns everything. Clear quartz is a multi-purpose crystal. You can use it in anything, any spell, any altercation in your life. Although, since it is an amplifier, I don't recommend it for anxiety, even though it does get rid of negative energy, negative thought patterns, and turns it positive. You still are getting a more amplified version and so much energy. If you are in an anxious state, it might not be the greatest to feel, I don't know, all that energy and jitteriness could make you a little worse. So, Focus on true dreams and desires, removing energy blockages, spiritual development, and connection to all the chakra points. Now we move to the chakra potion. So tea with intention. What is a chakra potion? Everything is energy. We speak energy, we think energy. Trees, light, water, all forms of energy. When you put intention into something that is connecting to you externally and then internally, a deeper connection is made. Not only are you speaking the intention, but you are consuming and becoming one with your intention. Speaking on your potion, what it is you want, and allowing it to flow within the body. It's as easy as it sounds. You are basically speaking the affirmation, the intention that you want into this blend and allowing yourself to have it. Thank you, Tea Blend, for allowing me to open up my sacral chakra. When I ingest this tea blend, my chakra will be aligned. Emotionally, I am satisfied. There is no jealousy or anger within my body. My hormones are in balance, and for that, I thank you. Comfortable yoga. Plus singing bowl meditation. Comfortable yoga is what I call yoga with no rules. I'm not trying to be in a certain pose for a certain time, but rather moving my body around and finding what feels best and exploring it. Now, singing bowls. Are they really as magical as people make them out to be? The answer is hell yeah! Singing bowls are known to heal the body emotionally through their special frequencies. Usually each singing bowl comes in a different note. It's tuned in and that will respond to the certain chakra. This one I have here is for the heart chakra. Clears out any past pain and allows my heart to heal traumas only to replace them with love and positivity. These practices have been put to use for centuries for truly connecting mind, body, and spirit. Essential oils for each chakra. How freaking important essential oils are, you have no idea. So, for essential oils, I love to use them on my points, chakra points including, but also my pressure points. And with essential oils, they are so magical. They are straight extract from the plant. Some people who easily are irritated, I would say dilute it with some type of oil, whether it's grapeseed, almond oil, avocado oil, whatever it is that you have that's also moisturizing. You can make it into a massage oil. The scent, the aroma is really what's connecting us. For my first chakra, I use basil, patchouli, and frankincense. For my second chakra, I use orange, clove, and rosemary. For my third chakra, I use lemon, rosemary, and peppermint. For my fourth chakra, I use rose and basil. For my fifth chakra, I use lemongrass and sage. For my sixth chakra, I use sage and lavender. And for my seventh chakra, I use geranium, myrrh, and sandalwood.